guitar, and I like listening to jazz and blues music, students. Blues, where it all came from. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, I would like you to introduce yourselves, please, students. Okay, so we have the first student is Hang.
Yes. Yes. Good morning, teacher and everyone in this class. My name is Han. I am in Japan province.
Okay, thank you, Han. Sit down then. Tu.
Yes. Hello, teacher and everyone. My name is Tu. I'm 22 years old. I have just graduated economics of university. Now I'm living in Hue City. Nice to meet you.
It's always nice to meet someone from Hui. Okay, now Zhuang, okay, is listening. Let's turn off your microphone. Okay, then we have Van.
Morning, teachers and my friend. My name is Vân. I'm 35 years old. Now I'm working. My work is sales manager for pharmaceutical companies in Ho Chi Minh City. My family also live in Ho Chi Minh City. Nice to meet all of you today.
Nice to meet you too, Van. Zoe.
Yes, good morning, teacher and everybody. My name is Lloyd. I am 19 years old and I come from Beijing City. Nice to meet you again, teacher.
Yes, I recognize that voice, Mr. Zoe. It's nice to meet you this morning once again. Okay, and then we have Wu.
Good morning, teacher and my classmates. My name is Wu. I'm living in Quảng Ngãi province. I'm farmer. That's it for me.
And I think we've met before, I think, Wu. Okay, now, students, the introduction to the lesson. Okay, and Zhuang is only listening. Okay, getting to know cultural awareness in business. We're always talking about business with Topika. Okay, in 30 seconds, list some global companies. Oh, well, that's really difficult. Okay, so you have 30 seconds, students. So a very quick answer. List some global companies. Okay, the first student is Han.
Yes. I I know some electronic companies like Samsung. Samsung.
Yeah, well, where are Samsung from?
Samsung
Which
is from
country?
Korean, but
From,
Samsung has many other factory in some country around the world. In Vietnam, in China, etc. And Universe is a local company to produce some products like shampoo, cosmetic product.
okay, domestic products. Okay, they're talking about global companies. Han. Okay, Tu.
Yes. Some global companies are Microsoft, Google, McDonald's, Intel, uh, Coca-Cola.
Yep, exactly. Global companies. That's what we want. Okay, so Van.
The global company is very familiar with us is Nokia. Nokia from Sweden, Apple from
Finland.
United Finland. Sorry, teacher. Apple from United States. Apple is for healthcare, about medicine, about new powder, about some Nestle. Nestle is a multi.
Nestle are Swiss. Nestle
Uh,
is from Switzerland.
is sportswear, Nike. And Toyota. Toyota's is motor car company. Automobile company. Is it right, teacher?
Toyota?
Yes. Yeah, Toyota from Japan.
No, it isn't.
Mercedes from the
Toyota.
Germany.
Yeah, sure. Toyota. It sounds very Chinese. No, it's Japanese. Toyota. Japanese, not Chinese. Okay, thank you very much, Van. No. Look. Yeah. This is general information. Toyota is from Japan, you know. Nokia is from Finland. It's just general information. Okay, so get it right. If you're going to talk about something, you want to know, okay, this is from this place. Okay, Zoe.
Yes. I think some global companies like Unilever, P&G. Yes. Some other companies like UNICEF, all the motorbikes and cars company like Honda or Toyota, and some beer companies too, like Carlsberg or Tiger. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlsberg, that's Denmark. Tiger, that's Singapore. Okay, Honda, that's Japan. Okay, they license. Of course, they license different companies. They license the beer to be made in Vietnam, for example. And Honda, they license the motorbikes to be made in Vietnam. All of these things. But originally, the company is from Honda is from Japan. But Unilever, I think Unilever. That's interesting. I think Unilever, is it British or is it from the States? I think it's from the States. I'm not 100% sure about that one. Okay, Bull.
Yeah, you know, everybody listed all of the global companies. So, is it okay now?
What about, there's a certain chicken company in Vietnam that people love to eat, and it comes from the United States of America. The chicken company. And also they have a hamburger company now that's starting to get bigger from the United States of America. So these are two global companies, and there's also a coffee company in Vietnam.
Coffee?
No. Global company, not Vietnamese company in Vietnam. Yeah, American companies. I mean, Coca-Cola. You know, who owns your water in Vietnam? Coca-Cola. Okay, what's the most popular drink in Vietnam? Coca-Cola. Okay, and then you have, what's the most popular chicken restaurant? KFC. What's the most popular hamburger restaurant? Well, it's gonna be Burger King or McDonald's. Okay, and coffee, I don't drink it, but a lot of people love it. Starbucks. Those idiots. Yes, Starbucks. Okay, let's continue on, students, on to slide number 2. Okay, slide number 2. What are the advantages and disadvantages of working for a global company? Interesting question there, students. Okay, so that's the question for today. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of working for a global company? Okay, some suggestions: advantages, more job opportunities, get advanced technology, etc. Disadvantages, cultural difference, conflicts, etc. Okay, so you've got 60 seconds, students. So quick answers, please. Han.
Yes. I would like to tell the advantages of working for a global company. The first advantage is
having more job opportunities because global company may create more job to the citizens in the country they work they invest in, and the employees also get a higher salary than domestic company because global company can do the business. Maybe they get more profit than the domestic company. The global company have bigger investment, so they can invest their advanced technology. So if the employees are in engineering, they can have a good chance to work with advanced technology.
Okay, thank you, Han. Yeah, well, it's Japanese money. Who do you think is building where does the money come from to build the road from Noi Bai Airport to Meiding? Where do you think the money comes from? Japan. Who built the highway? Who built the road from, for example, from Hanoi to Haiphong? Who just recently built the road from Lao Cai to Hanoi? That was Chinese money. Who built the road from Hanoi to Haiphong? That was Japanese money. Tu.
Yes. The advantage of working for a global company, they are the first. We will have a chance to learn much more experience. Besides, the working environment in a global company is more professional, friendly, dynamic, and creative. The last, I think when working for a global company, we will have a higher income. About disadvantage of working for a global company, I think we have to have a good communication skill and creativity to survive in the company. Besides, there are lots of competition, so we have to face a lot of stress, and employee have to make a greater effort to work more effectively at a global company. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Tu. Okay, Văn.
Yes, I wish I work for global companies, but often I still work for Vietnamese companies. But I think work for global companies have a lot of advantage and also disadvantage. For example, for the advantage, I think that if we work for a global company, we can get high salary. We have a professional environment to learn about job, about skill, about about work. I think that, and I think for global companies, we have more chance to go abroad for studies. Or after that, we can, if we change a company, we can change to another better companies. I think like this. And for disadvantage, I think this cultural difference between the people, because global companies, so we have a lot of people from many countries work together, and for example, Vietnamese, we like to have some conflict between the boss and the employees. For example, I work for Korean company. For the Korean companies, they a little bit Korean style, but we are Vietnamese style. Koreans is very angry. Sometimes they are lots of
Yeah.
time they angry with the Vietnamese employees. So I
Yes,
think
I've met the Koreans before. Thank you. I've worked for Koreans before. Yes, I understand there's a difference between Japanese, the Koreans, and the Vietnamese. I got that. Okay, Zoe.
Yes, I think that working for a global company have equal advantages and disadvantages. First, the advantages, I think working in a global company will have more job opportunities, will have a good or quality job, and when you work in a global company, you will have a chance to meet new people, yes, meet people from other countries, and also make friends with them, and also a chance to communicate, yeah, and you and working in a global company, um, you also work more quality and get get a good and high salary. Yes, we all know that working in a global company can earn a lot of money. Yes, and about the disadvantages, it's difficult to respect the other people culture. Yeah, and yes, our language,
That's an interesting
yes,
thing to say.
yeah.
That's a, they're going to disrespect your culture. What about if you disrespect their culture? Interesting you said that. Yeah, that was a very interesting comment. Yeah, but if they disrespect your culture, then you disrespect their culture. So there's disrespect, not respect. So that means it's very hard to work with other people from other countries. Who?
Yeah, I agree with my classmates about advantage and disadvantage when working in a global company. For example, working for an international company, you can have the international professional working way. You have the way to work should be very professional, and your communication is also very good. You can develop your skill and knowledge in working. You can have an opportunity to travel around the world if you qualify people, and you will have a lot of international friends.
Okay.
And
Thank you very much for. Yes, well, there are the advantages and disadvantages. I'm sorry, but I have to move on. Okay, slide number 3. Thank you very much, students, for your contributions to slide number 2. Communication, negotiation, breakdown, unacceptable, and difference. These are the 5 words for vocabulary. Okay. First, choose a word. Define the word, and then make a sentence. Okay, we have a sentence down the bottom of the page here using the word negotiations. Cultural awareness has a huge impact on business negotiations. Yeah. It's interesting you said that, Zoe, because it's respect, okay, or disrespect. Communication, negotiation, breakdown, unacceptable, and difference. Okay, Han, choose a word, define a word, make a sentence, please.
Yes. I choose negotiation.
Yep.
Negotiation means discuss about something.
Okay, excellent. A sentence with negotiation, please.
Yes. Negotiation in business is very tough thing.
It's very tough. Negotiation in business is very tough. Thank you, Han. Who?
Yes, I choose number 4, acceptable. Acceptable means that you cannot accept, allow, or approve of. And my sentence is Traveling light is unacceptable to me.
Okay, excellent. Thank you too. Văn.
Yes, actually, the word difference. Different mean not like distinct, not like other thing. My sentence is there are many differences between the European culture and Asian culture. For example, European cultures they want to work straightforward, but Asian culture they want to work go around and to make others think it's a good, it's not straightforward.
Yeah, but it depends on the Asian culture you're talking about. Asian cultures are different as well. Asian cultures are very different. European cultures are very different as well. It depends which country you are in. Doi.
Yes. I choose the communication. Yes. I think communication means communication means the it means the connection between people or places.
Yeah, how people contact each other, or like speaking is a means of communication. There are many means: texting, speaking, social networking. Okay, there's lots of means of communication. Okay, a sentence with communication, please, Zoe.
Yes. Direct communication between the two countries will produce greater understanding.
Okay, thank you, Zoe. Yes, Wu.
Yeah, breakdown is mean something is broken.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, a sentence with something is broken, please. Zoe,
Yeah.
Wu.
Yeah, for example, our car, we had a breakdown on the motorway.
That's a great sentence. We had a breakdown on the motorway or on the highway, the freeway. Okay, thank you very much, students, for your sentences and your definitions. Okay, we have some words here. Explanation of useful idioms. 2 idioms. To run a tight ship, to organize something in a very efficient way, controlling other people very closely. And also the big picture, the situation as a whole. So, for example, you should forget the details and take a look at the big picture, the situation as a whole. Okay, so the first student is Han. You can choose run a tight ship or the big picture to make a sentence, please. Han.
Yes. The manager of global companies must have talent of running a tight ship.
Okay, experience of running a tight ship. Thank you. Great sentence. Hang. Okay, Tu.
Yes. You should focus on the big picture and make a decision accurately.
Okay, thank you, Tu. Van.
Yes, I think that a company want to develop should think a big picture in the future, not focus on very small thing.
Okay, thank you, Van. Zoe.
Yes, I choose run a tight ship. And my sentence is the boss runs a very tight ship that
In the workplace.
yes, the boss runs a very tight ship, and everybody is expected to work very hard.
Everybody is frightened, maybe. Woo.
Yeah, planning for the rural development, you should consider about the big picture of the location.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, you know, it's great. It's great to live in a country and think that the country is the center of the universe. But unfortunately, whether that's Australia or whatever other country, you know, you should have a look at other cultures and other societies and other people and learn other languages and learn about all these other things, and that certainly changes what the big picture looks like. Okay, so let's continue, students, on to slide number 5. Run a tight ship or the big picture. I've lived in 4 different countries. I've been in over 35 countries before. More than a month in 35 different countries each. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, students, I've lived outside Australia for 20 years. Okay, now let's continue on to slide number 5, students. Essential structures. Make a sentence using the given structure. Okay, the structure is, it is plus adjective plus to verb infinitive plus object. So, for example, students, here's the sentence. It is difficult to avoid miscommunication in business. Yeah, if you work for another company, why don't you, if you work for a different company, get on the internet and read about their country and their culture and where they come from and what these people are all about. If you work for Korean or Japanese, find out about them, find out about their culture, where they come from, what they do, how they do it. That will help you understand their culture better. Respect other cultures, care about sexual orientation, be honest and open in communication. So, it is difficult to avoid. Okay, structure. It is plus adjective plus to verb infinitive plus object. Okay, I would like a sentence, please. Hang.
Yes. It is essential. It is essential to be honest and open in communication.
That's it. It's an interesting comment to make. Yes. Okay. Ooh.
Yes, it is important to listen carefully at the workplace.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great sentence. Okay. Van.
Necessary to respect other cultures.
Yeah, I mean, if you work for another company, find out what's the history of their country. Okay, what's like, okay, I have some Japanese students, so I watch Japanese movies. I read Japanese books in English. I have a look at the way, what they think about, how they think, because it's different to the way I think. Okay, but it's important to understand a little bit about other people. Zoe.
Yes. It is hard to understand what it's hard to understand other ideas in a global company.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I go, you know, on Monday I fly to Thailand. Okay, I have to get a visa. But I've been to Thailand 30 times, 35 times, like to Bangkok on Monday. So, yeah, Thailand's Thailand. You know, it's different to here. Well, I'm sitting in Hanoi. Ooh.
Yes, it is helpful for women to care about sexual orientation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much this occurs in Vietnamese workforces. I don't work. I'm sitting at home doing this, but I don't know how often this occurs. But I'm sure it does in lots of businesses in every country. Okay, so thank you very much, students, for your grammar, structure, sentences. We are moving on to slide number 6. And slide number 6, this is the conversation for today. Okay, they have this huge example up here. Wow, look at this. Okay, so if I can get this worked out. Yeah, come on. Stop it. That's a problem with this. Okay. Cultural awareness is hugely important in our increasingly international and global communities. Businesses, both large and small, are increasingly working within a global market and with multicultural teams. The ability to communicate openly with other cultures is vastly important to create a successful business with an open and welcoming culture and attitude. Well, that's a mouthful. Okay. So, discuss the importance of cultural awareness in business with your partner. Okay, so some suggestions. To create and increase business transactions well, to manage the organization, to communicate with others and work effectively, etc. Even learning a few words of their language. Selamat pagi, good morning in Indonesian or something. Kap kun kap. Thank you in Thai. Like learning some words in another language helps people. Oh, well, you can speak a little bit about language. Okay, 2 students. Discuss the importance of cultural awareness in business with your partner. Okay, so we have 2 students discussing the importance of cultural awareness. Han and Tu, please.
Hi,
Hello, Han. Yes. Do you think that cultural awareness is important nowadays? If yes, can you tell me something about that?
Nowadays, there are increasing number of global companies happen in over the world. So I think if we understand the cultural differences, we can do our business better. For example, if we want to invest, we want to do business in Asian country or Western country, the first thing we need to know is the culture in those countries. So that's when we know about their culture, we can understand what they need and what they don't need, so we can have business transaction, business transaction or business contract easily. And so how about you, too?
Yes, I really agree with you. I think cultural awareness is so important because it has a huge impact on communications and negotiations, especially within a business environment. For example, when we have a good cultural knowledge, it can help us communicate and negotiate more effectively. Besides, it contribute to increase success in signing of contract, and it helps us avoid unnecessary misunderstanding. I think it is some my opinion about that. Thank you very much.
I think if we know about the culture, as in terms of the managers or the leaders in a group, we can motivate our teamwork better. That's why if we understand the cultures of of our employees or our team members, we can manage our team member better, and then we can be successful in our work.
Okay, thank you very much, Han, and thank you, Tu. Okay, 2 more students talking about the importance of cultural awareness in business. Okay, we have Van and we have Zoe, please.
Yes, hello, Van.
means what are important of awareness when we
Sorry.
Van, please speak
is
louder.
important. Yes. Okay. What are important of cultural awareness when we work in global company?
Yes. In global company, the cultural awareness is very important. Yes. First of all, in the global company, people who work there comes from countries from all over the world. Yes. So so you know each country has their own cultural and all every country the cultural difference. So to respect the culture is very difficult. Yes. Like when we meet each other, we want to say hello. We must do some act like some act like the United States they shake hands or Japanese they bow. Yeah. And so it will be very hard to show our behavior. Yes. And when the cultural awareness it helps us to easy to communicate with other people. Yes. And to to you can also work together with them. Yes, like work in the group so that you will work more effectively. Yeah. And when you need help, you can also have the help from them too. Yeah, like best friend. Yeah. So what about you?
Yes, I share your points. For me, it's because I work with many partners around the world. They are from different culture. They are from different cultures. When anytime when I travel to their country, before that I should study their culture. I go to internet to search what do they like, what they don't like. So I think that if I can know them before I meet them, it makes my business more effectively. Every the business transaction better, and I can communicate with them very easily because I understand them, and this is the importance of cultural awareness before working to other people in other countries.
Thank you very much, Van and Zoe. Okay, now we have two more students. Okay, Zoom is only listening. Okay, discuss the importance of cultural awareness in business with your partner. Okay, we have Vu and we have Han, please.
Yeah. Hi, hi. Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, if you're not there, Han, we're going to have Vu and Tu, please.
Hello.
Yes. Nowadays, government encourage cooperation between Vietnam company with global company. So I think cultural awareness is very important in business. Can you share some importance of cultural awareness in business?
Yeah. As for me, I think there's some advantage when you are aware about the culture. If you about language development, if you want to study the language of the country, you should aware of the culture of the country. Yeah, and also understand each other better in the teamwork. You can understand their custom and traditional culture of your co-worker, and you also you can have you can know some interesting cuisine. You can have an opportunity to eat special meal from the countries. It's easy for you to make a team building activity if you understand their culture in your team, and you can avoid conflicts among the co-worker. That means you can get a good relationship with all of your team members. So you can build a very strong team to work effectively, and you can create and increase the business transaction well, manage your organization well. That's it, I think.
Yes, thank you. I think your opinion is very useful for me. For me, I think cultural awareness can help us avoid conflict between employee in the company, and they can understand more and work effectively. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, and thank you. Oh, yeah. You see, in Australia, you live with Vietnamese people, Thai people, Japanese people, Africans, Asian, whoever. Okay? In Vietnam, you don't, but in Australia, we do. We live with all different people, not only faces like mine. You see everybody every day. Go to the Vietnamese market, go to the African restaurant down the street. It's all different. We have everybody. So that's the difference. And you don't respect people, well, they don't respect you. That's the way it is in Melbourne, where I'm from. Okay, students, let's continue. Thank you very much, students, for all of your statements about cultural awareness. Okay, let's move on to the assessment form, students. Okay, we have student assessment today. Okay, we have 5 students because Zoom is only listening. The first student is Hang. Okay, so Hang, I gave you 7 for pronunciation, 7 for vocabulary, and 7 for grammar. Okay, Hang. Okay, you had problems, 1 word for pronunciation. You had problems with the word get. Okay, Zoe. Zoe, I gave you 8 for pronunciation. I gave you 8 for vocabulary, and I gave you 8 for grammar. Once again, Zoe, I couldn't find any problems with your pronunciation. Well done. You're doing really well. You've got to keep studying and just look at increasing your knowledge about countries in the world and different cultures and different people. That's very important, as well as language. Okay, Van. Okay, I gave you 7 for pronunciation, 7 for vocabulary, and 7 for grammar. Van. Okay, Van, you had problems with the word but. But. A lot of people say but. It's not but, it's but. Okay, Zoom was only listening. Thank you for listening, Zoom. Okay, Tu. Okay, Tu, I gave you 7 for pronunciation, 7 for vocabulary, and 7 for grammar. Tu. Okay, and you had problems with the word think. And Vu. Okay, well, I gave you 7 for pronunciation. I gave you 8 for vocabulary, and I gave you 8 for grammar. Okay, Vu, you had problems with the word working. Yes, you had some very interesting things to say. Vu. Okay, thank you very much, students. That's the student assessment for today. Okay, students, do you have any questions about the lesson? Any questions, please? The first student is Hang.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Tu.
Oh, thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Tu. Van.
Yes, the teacher, yes, come to you.
Thank you very much. Van Zoy.
Thank you, teacher. I don't have any questions.
Yeah, keep studying, but learn about other cultures. What do people do? You know, it's
Yes.
next week. Okay, next week I'm in another culture. So what's the difference between Thais and Vietnamese? There are many differences. Okay, but I have to step out of Vietnamese culture into Thai culture. Okay, so that's what, and learning how, oh, okay, I'm in Thailand now. You can do this, but you can't do that. Okay, so I know the differences between Thai and Vietnamese culture. So that's, and learning about those things. Vu.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot you're from Australia.
I'm from Melbourne, Australia. That's
Oh, really?
correct.
Yeah, I used to work with Australian people. Yeah.
Well, we
From
work with
Melbourne.
everybody. We work.
You know,
we don't. You know, it's not only this face. You have Asians, Muslims, Asians, Buddhists, whatever. We have everybody we work with, and I know people. You walk down the street, you see.
I used to work for Outjes company. You know, Outjes. Outjes. No. Government, Australian government for the International Development Department.
Oh, okay.
They fund this rural development program in my country. So I used to work for them.
Well, they should be helping Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, after all that stupidity when they came here, the Australians, and participated in the war, they should be helping Vietnam. Okay, thank you very much, students. Thank you very much, Tuat. And thank you very much, students, for this lesson today. Have a very pleasant day. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, students. Bye-bye. See you again.
Yeah, see you
Bye.
again.
Bye bye. See you again.
My teacher.
Have a nice